y'all? How you perking? I hope you're perking good. So, this is possibly a first on this channel, that today we have two messages here. For those of you who believe in alien intervention and things of that nature, we have messages here from the Pleiadians today. This got interesting, y'all. This got real interesting, real specific, and real descriptive here. So hang tight in here if you want to hear those details. Yeah. So I am a licensed mental health clinician as well as a spiritual intuitive, and in these videos we usually take a look at the tea with the tarot. In these videos, they are always meant to be helpful, not hateful. So if you're down with that, join the family here. We'd love to have you. In addition to subscribing and tapping that notification bell, you can become a member of the Perk Squad for 5 extra perks, including exclusive videos like the one that's going to come down the pipeline today. Perk Squad, y'all always get an extended video on these channelings, and so y'all will get an extra video today. If you want to see today's extra video or other extra videos, weekly forecasts, things of that nature, then click that blue join button down below or copy and paste that link in the description box and become a member of the Perk Squad for 5 extra perks. Penelope agrees with this. Penelope, who's the shout out for today? The Perk Squad shout out is, shout out to you, Kathy. Thank you for being a member of the Perk Squad. We're happy to have you here. Big, warm, and welcoming hug. So shout out to you, Kathy. Alrighty, y'all. Let's go ahead and dive into this. Like I said, it's a big one today. It's a different one today. A lot of times in these channeled messages, we get channeled angels, archangels, spirit guides. And today, we got Pleiadians. That is not common for me. If you're an OG here on this channel, you would know. That's not common here for me. But I'm going to pull that up here because there was a lot of detail in this that I think a lot of people would be interested in knowing. So we're gonna get into that right now. Alrighty, I have it pulled up. As always, I do automatic writing after I zone in and do all of my protections and open up. Then I do my automatic writing and then I read off whatever it is that I wrote as I was channeling. So today's message, like I was saying, says this: all, thank you for being here with us today. We are happy to speak with you here. We have been tasked with providing a message that you need to hear, and today the message is one of preparedness. We are asking that you all prepare yourselves. We do not say this to invoke fear, but instead we say this to create confidence. We know that your human race feels more confident when it has an awareness of what is to come and how to be ready for it. And so that is what we would like to give to you. We have peered into the Akashic records in order to view the potentials at hand for your world, and there are indeed many potentials to view. There are many paths, many options, many opportunities for your kind ahead. Some of you would perceive as good, and some you would perceive as bad, but all eventually meeting at the same path, one of expansion, one of knowledge, one of growth, one of achievement in knowing oneself as a whole. But to get there will be difficult. We will be honest about this year to come, this 2022. This will be a difficult year, but not one you'd want to miss out on. You will need this year and all the opportunities it affords you if you were to become prepared for the year after and the year after that. This year is like a training camp of sorts. So again, we speak to you about preparedness. This year, you will learn to simplify your life such that you have a key list of priorities. You will learn to set aside that which is not truly important in your life, or that which will get in the way of you reaching your true goals. You will instead select a core 2, 3, 4 things in your life in which you will build up further than you have had the chance to do in the past. Things will no longer be in your way as you attempt to do this. You will have a clearer path forward as long as you're being honest with yourself about your prioritization and simplification efforts. This year will bring warring energies, murder, usurpers, plotters, deviants disguised in nicely tailored jackets. It will bring natural disasters, global events, and a drying out and also a waving in. It will bring heated debates and sore losers. It will bring in zero-sum games and fighters who don't fight fair. It will bring in wolves in sheep's clothing and suffering at the promise of something greater. And yet, it will also bring in, for all of you, a deeper sense of self, a fervor in your purpose, a commitment to your divine mission, a strength you never knew you possessed, and a will to wield the power you never before realized you had. If you tap into it, this year can provide a level of holistic abundance you had never dreamed was possible before, and you will have the opportunity to take hold of that if you wish. There will be hope, there will be joy, there will be growth, and there will be meaning in your lives this year, all. You will see how important it is, and you have what it takes to progress through it in stride. We are here among you, we are here watching, and we are here helping in our own ways. Nothing you do is alone. The advancement of your world is bigger than just you. It affects us all, and we will not simply sit back to watch in something of this magnitude. We are in this together, partnering in a way that you might find surprising. And you will understand more of this in time, all in due time. We care deeply for your planet and your species. Kindest of regards, the Pleiadians. So, that was interesting. As I was typing it out and channeling, again, I don't get to kind of fully listen while I'm doing that because I'm kind of in the zone, but I could tell it felt different than usual, and I could tell some of the words that were kind of coming up that I was typing were not the ones that I usually type out. Like I usually say dear ones and not all and things like that. And I was like, is this a different speaker than usual? Usually we get a lot of choir of angels, spirit guides, things like that. And so when it came up there and was saying some of these things and said Pleiadians, I was like, okay. So there we are. And I was kind of surprised by that. So for the Perk Squad extended message, I asked why. Like, why did the Pleiadians come forward as opposed to any of the others that we usually channel? What was the reasoning behind that, the point of that, just a little context around that. And so that's the message coming up for Perk Squad folks, if y'all want to take a peek at that. But these are interesting times, and I've had to kind of reread that over and over and over. And as I'm looking down at I shit you not. Oh man, I wish there was a way to show that right now. There's not a way, is there? Maybe, okay, hold on. Maybe. Can you see it says 555 on my phone? Yes, you can. Haha, there is a way. 555 on my phone, which is hilarious because 555, this was so not planned. I don't know how I would have been able to fucking time this. You can tell this was like a complete synchronicity for real. 555 in angel numbers is one of those numbers that's like, hey, buckle up your seatbelts because this is about to be a wild ride, but it's a wild ride for the better. Things are going to be better as a result of this roller coaster, but like we said, buckle up. And it's so interesting that that's legitimately what the 555 means in angel numbers, and that is literally the time on the clock as I'm filming this right now on Monday, January 17th at 5:55 p.m. here, Eastern Standard Time. So I cannot make that shit up. And I believe the sentence I was saying before I looked down and saw that it was 555, I believe I was saying something like it's going to be a wild time, or it's going to be a wild ride, or this sounds like it's going to be a big year, or something like that. I feel like that was the sentence that was like coming out of my mouth as I looked down at the time. Like literally, I'll bring it up on my phone. I'll bring up the angel messages on my phone, the angel numbers on my phone, and I will bring up the literal 555, and I'll read the exact definition out to you. So, right here, 555, you're not going to be able to see that. Yeah, there you go, 555. It says, major changes and significant transformations are here for you. You have an opportunity to break out of the chrysalis and uncover the amazing life you truly deserve. And that's out of angel number. So we have now, without meaning to, unintentionally, had two channeled messages in this video. The first one being from the Pleiadians that I just read, and the second one being this impromptu 555 from the angels. So again, major changes and significant transformations are here for you. You have an opportunity to break out of the chrysalis and uncover the amazing life you truly deserve. So, if that's not a weird way of two messages from two totally different groups coalescing together, I don't know what is. Literally, two different messages, one from angels, one from Pleiadians, aka aliens, coalescing together in the same video without intending to coalesce like that, and bringing that together. There's no way I could have planned that. I guess there's people that'll be like, well, yeah, you could have planned that if you did. Who has time to really sit there and think about all the little nitty gritties that would have had to go into planning that right now? Literally, I don't have that kind of time. And anybody that thinks that I could orchestrate something like that, you honestly think I'm smarter than I actually am. You're giving me more credit than I might deserve. So, just going to throw that one out there. That was absolutely crazy. That was absolutely crazy. Wow. Wow. This one might be one worth sharing. So if you're not the type of person that usually shares videos to other people or on your social media platforms or things like this might be one worth sharing, because I don't know where this is going to lead us. I don't know what in the future we might end up seeing or hearing based on this. I don't know what we're going to see or hear in the world based on this, or if we're going to get other messages in the future from the Pleiadians or about the things that they touched on in here, because they said kind of a lot of stuff specifically about what's to come. And so that's going to get interesting. That's going to get interesting. Anywho, like I said, Perk Squad members got another video coming at you. And anybody can click that blue join button right there if you want to be a part of the Perk Squad. Today being January 17th, I'm going to say it. Happy birthday to Betty White. 100th birthday. We are giving her this 100th birthday because she lived through so many leap years that if we were to count the leap days that she lived through and we tack those days here at the end of her life, she would have made it to 100. So we're going to say Betty White made it to 100 years old. We're going to give her that, and happy birthday to you, Betty White. Thank you for being a friend. And if there's any Betty White and Golden Girls fans that did not see my recent live stream video, then go towards the middle end of that live stream video that I did just the other day. And you'll see some Betty White and Golden Girls related stuff, and even a tarot reading that is Betty White and Golden Girls related. So, alrighty, y'all. Anywho, I've been jaw-jacking long enough. It is time for me to head on out. So, of course, Penelope says, don't be a stranger. Come back and see me, and I will talk at you later. But let me Bye, y'all. Okay. That's because you've been doing this for like 10 minutes. Are you done because your brother yelled at you? Buddy. You want your suppers? Do you want supper? This is supper time. This is supper time. Jeez. Buddy, it's supper time. It's supper time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Buddy. Buddy.
Buddy.